Richardson Zoo with another eco activity you can do at home. So today we are going to make toad abodes for our lovely amphibian friends outside. All you will need for this is a clay pot, any size works, some paint because we are going to be decorating it, and paintbrushes, whatever else you need to paint. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a super easy craft that you can do, and it actually helps our amphibian friends. So yeah, pretty much all you do to start is take your pot and decorate it however you want to. Now, you might be wondering, why are we making a toad abode? What is a toad abode? And those are excellent questions. So a toad abode is a little shelter area that toads, frogs, salamanders, amphibians can use to keep safe. It's kind of like a shelter for them. So amphibians are a super special type of animal that need to stay a little bit wet all the time. Their skin is kind of slimy, and that is because they actually breathe through their skin and they can absorb things very easily from the outside. So their skin has to stay nice and wet. Now, here in Kansas, that can be a bit of a problem. We don't get a whole lot of rain. There's not a ton of lakes and ponds and things like that. So sometimes we need to help them out a little bit. And this clay pot will actually help to keep some moisture in once we get it outside. Now, why is this so important to have these amphibians around us? Well, they're really, really important species to our ecosystem. So amphibians can kind of let us know how the ecosystem is doing. I told you before, they can absorb things through their skin. So if there are any changes in their environment, usually frogs, toads, salamanders, they're the first ones that are impacted by that change. So for scientists, if they suddenly notice that there's a whole lot less amphibians in a certain area where we used to see a lot of them, that might be showing us there is a bigger issue that could be coming down the line, so we can start to act before anything major happens. Also, amphibians are an awesome pest control. They eat a ton of bugs. Salamanders might even eat small mice, things like that. So they're really awesome at pest control. They're super important to us for both of those reasons. So providing them a little bit of extra shelter, a little bit of extra moisture is a really awesome way that we can help them out. So once you have your pot all decorated, and it doesn't have to be fancy, as you can see, I just kind of did like polka dots. You can make it look like a little house, whatever you want to do. We're going to let this dry, and then we are going to put it outside in our garden. Once that pot is dried, we brought it out here to our garden, and what you're going to want to do is dig a little bit of a hole because we're putting the pot about halfway into the soil. So I'll show you that right now. So we put it about halfway down, and then you do want to kind of fill it with some of that dirt. A little bit of mulch, whatever it is. And that way they have a little bit of a hole that they can hide inside. And this shady area will actually help collect some moisture. If you ever go outside in the morning and there's dew on the ground, it's kind of the same concept in this pot, but it gives them that extra moisture, and hopefully you will find a frog or a toad or someone else hanging out in your little toad abode. So that's how to make a toad abode super easy at your own home. And if you make any of these crafts with us, show us. We would love to see them. You can share them on our Facebook page or email us at zoo.education@gardencityks.us. We would love to see the different things that you're making. And if you find any toads or salamanders or other amphibians, let us know. That'd be so cool. All right, thanks guys. Have a great day.